Freaks, it's Friday, August 5th, 2022. Coming up on the program today, award-winning testicle meatballs. Plus, it's either a sculpture of a dude with a boner or a man shitting. It can't be both. Rubbing my dick up against your inflamed boil. And Stephen Asante's wife has cheated on him. All coming up today. Distorted View Daily proudly presents great moments in 911 calls.
Can I arrest you?
Yes, 38.
Okay, what's the address that we need to come to?
Pardon me?
Your address, sir?
4220 Winfrey, baby. Texas Avenue and Rio Grande.
I'm sorry, it's 4220 Winford?
4220.
4220 Winford, sir?
Yes.
Okay, and what's going on there?
That shit happened yesterday, and you motherfuckers trying to put my ass in jail and not understanding what's going on.
Okay, do you need medical attention?
Yes.
What is wrong?
I don't know. I ain't no goddamn doctor.
Okay, sir, I'm trying to help you.
Well, help me send me some eye here. What the hell? What's the hold up?
Sir, are you feeling pain? What is the problem?
I'm crazy as hell.
So do you need us?
I don't know what.
Sheriff's office, are you on the line?
Yes, we are.
Do you need us to go with you?
He said somebody can't have his heart.
I ain't had my goddamn medicine this morning. I ain't got no medicine. I went to the fucking hospital, and the doctor got mad because I told him that white boy used to fuck my mama a long time ago.
Sir, are you in pain somewhere, or what is...
Yes, I got headaches in my leg and everything. I've been in a fucking fight.
So you want the paramedics to come and check you, correct?
What I thought you were getting. What the hell going on?
Sir, you need to calm down and talk to me. I am trying to help you, and I'm trying to send the paramedics, but I need to understand what the problem is.
I don't know what the problem is.
Okay, but you're feeling head pain. Is that correct?
I've been injured. I've been hit on the head and everything else. How else do a motherfucker be a drop?
All right, when did that happen?
Yesterday. Damn.
Okay, what kind of medical history do you have, sir?
I don't know. Let them check it out. I ain't no fucking doctor.
It's the Distorted View Show with Tim Henson.
Makes my bitch ass sissy pussy quiver.
I'm going to touch the feces and masturbate with it.
People are enslaved to vegetables.
It's just a fun thing.
Yes, Tim Henson back here with you one more time as we end the week with the Friday show. Got a great program for you. This is always fun. I have a bunch of audio clips, stuff that I wanted to get to earlier in the week, but we didn't have time or I forgot about. So we'll do a bit of a lightning round here and just clean up my tabs and desktop of all this clutter. You know, I like to be tidy. First clip I have for you is of one of our newer U-tards. I can't remember this kid's name because he doesn't include it in his YouTube channel. He's one of these guys that's always changing the channel name. I believe it's Jay. He is a 20-something virgin, although he talks like he's not a virgin.
This is interesting. Why don't I let people... Because I never had sex, but I had plenty of blowjobs.
Of course.
I got to hump women's tits. Tell me, why don't I allow just fucking tits, but why don't I allow blowjobs?
So he does come clean. He is honest, and he says, look, I've never had sex per se, but I've done a bunch of stuff with my dick. I have my doubts about that as well. I don't think he's done anything. No one's touching him. But apparently, blowjobs are off limits. He doesn't even want one.
Why don't I allow blowjobs? Simple.
No one's offered to give me one.
Last woman that I dated...
Okay.
Gave me a fucking blowjob. She almost ripped the skin off my dick. That's the last time I let a woman put my finger in her mouth. On her chest and on her ass and puss, fine.
Sure.
No fucking mouth, because that shit's gonna end up ripping me off to death. I'm gonna be losing my sword only with 2 shields.
Good one.
And, I mean, I like all kinds of women, but ones with natural big breasts, you know, natural. Because let's be honest.
It sounds like that's the only place you're willing to stick your dick. You're not having anal sex, vaginal sex. You don't want blowjobs. The tits is the only place for your dick to go.
Making love to a woman with double A's with no tits is like fucking a sex toy with no lubrication. or going inside a woman with no Trojan condoms. It's stupid.
Wrap it up.
If I have to, I'll go with double A's, but I prefer double D's, C's.
He likes those electrified titties, DC current.
You know, this woke, sensitive community is the reason why people can't get along, despite the different opinions. Everybody's so offended. Like, nowadays you can't...
They're not offended. They're grossed out by you.
Even walk up to women and say, hey, you're pretty. You want to go on a coffee date? Sexual harassment, sexual harassment. I'm like, get the fuck away from me. I try to be nice and offer you a coffee, and you go and call me a fucking pervert, you little bitch. It's just some people nowadays have no respect for anyone. They act like you're a nut job if you say hi to them. That's why I'm a real one, and that's why I'm funny.
Yeah, that's the real problem. No one has respect for anyone, especially those stupid bitches. Yeah, he said that in the same breath. I don't think he has to worry about getting a blowjob, bad or otherwise, anytime soon. Someone else who doesn't have to worry about having sex is Stephen Asante.
I'm a human being!
We all remember Stephen Asante from his epic 600-pound life episodes. Also, he's just a piece of shit human being. We all remember how he treated his nurses while in the hospital.
I am on shit! A bedpan! I don't like that nigga! I don't like her! I'm calling!
Kind of hard to understand him there, but he said he was going to call his lawyer.
Call the bitch back.
But first he's going to call the nurse back, the bitch.
Hi, I'm Kim.
I don't care.
Okay.
I can care less who the fuck you are.
I know I play this clip every time we start talking about Steve Asante, but it's important to, understand who we're dealing with here. Get a little John Stephen Asante flavor.
The fuck out of here.
Okay.
I need help. I'll call the fucking cops. Don't fuck with me, broad. Do not.
I think that's enough flavor. Steven used to post regularly on YouTube. Now he's more of a TikTok man. It poses a real problem for me because he doesn't so much post videos as he does live streams. And, once you're done with the live stream, it's gone for good. Up in the air, in the ether. Thankfully, viewers can screen record on their phone, so I've got a couple examples here of recent live streams from Stephen Asante. Here he is bragging about an Amazon purchase.
This is an ice maker.
Yeah, it's one of those standalone units that he has set up in his living room because, he doesn't move around too much. Cost about $100.
And I love it, and it's convenient. And I like to suck on the ice cubes.
Notice he didn't say that he chews on the ice cubes. And that's because he really only has one tooth left in his head. It's one of his front teeth. That's all that's left. I'm glad he's not trying to chew with that tooth. I mean, you got to protect that thing at all costs. It's all he has left.
But y'all talking shit all you want. But hey, listen, I got a fucking professional house cleaner coming tomorrow. Doing my entire place, top to bottom.
Yeah, a lot of people commenting that his apartment is filthy. He says that has a lot to do with the fact he recently had COVID and he hasn't been able to clean his apartment. Not that he's ever cleaned his apartment before. Anytime we've seen Steven in his house, it's been just fucking disgusting. And that includes on that 600-pound life show.
And I'm dealing right now with the complications from it, but when I got home from COVID, man, it was tough. I had to deal with it on my own. So I had to be strong.
Yeah, it's at this point
that
Steven passes out pretty much. This is most definitely not a complication from COVID, but a feature of the copious amounts of drugs he's doing.
I had to deal with it on my own.
You can hear the exact
I had
moment.
To be strong.
He's got to be strong. And
that was the only way. Okay.
Yeah. Motherfucker is zonked out. Thankfully, it doesn't last long. He bounces right back and then continues the live stream. Also this year, Stephen Asante went live to confront his mother. Now, his mom is someone we've never heard from before. On My 600-Pound Life, we were introduced to his father and his brother. We don't know anything about his mom. You only really hear Steven's side of the conversation. He's calling her up on the phone. You can if you listen very closely, you can hear her on the other end.
I don't even talk to Ari no more. You want to start your shit with me? You want to ruin it? My life? My fucking life?
You already ruined your little fucking...
Why would you do that to me, Mom? I love you. And why would you do that to me?
On one hand, you want to feel bad for Steven here. Seems to be crying, talking to his mom. But then on the flip side, it's like, why are you live streaming this? I mean, he's obviously doing it for the views. The description of the video is like me calling my piece of shit mom.
What about all the shit you did said about me?
I love you. Why would you do this to me?
I said you did talk to her. I wasn't sure if you were talking to her.
I don't talk to her no more. I did, yes.
That's what I said, but I wasn't sure if you did now.
Well, now it's really over. Thank you.
Oh, man, 2022 is just not Steven's year. Longtime freaks know that Steven is married. He has a wife named Stephanie. I learned that Stephanie doesn't live with him. I mean, that doesn't really come as that big of a shock to me, really. She just sort of comes over. I think this is a marriage of convenience, but whatever. In a recent clip, though, apparently Steven's a bit heartbroken because he found out that Stephanie's been sleeping around on him.
It doesn't matter if she didn't want a lazy man or not, or if I smelled like a horse's butt, or whatever. It doesn't matter. If you don't want to be with somebody, you don't want to be married to me any longer, then be honest with me.
That's true.
Don't talk to somebody behind my frickin' back. That's my point. Don't. It's not cool. That's so cringe.
It's interesting because most people don't even respond to what Steven is talking about. They just ask questions like, are you bi? Are you on drugs right now? How come you only have 2 teeth? They want answers to the real important questions. A couple other clips from Steven Assanti live streams.
God sent me an angel from the heavens above. Sent me all the angels from healing broken heart.
He's perked up in that clip. In the final one I have here, he's trying to record a cameo.
Hey, what's up, Noah?
For Noah.
It's Steven Assanti from My 600-Pound Life.
It quickly becomes clear that he's under the influence again.
Oh, yeah, Noah, let's go get some pizza. Yeah, Noah.
Sure, buddy. Noah, have a slice of pizza.
Let's do all those crazy things. Well, anyway,
okay. Poor Steven.
Oh my God. They're like, oh, Noah.
He's not doing well. As a matter of fact, his eyes are burning for some reason.
My eyes are burning. This is fucking embarrassing. God, you got any tissues?
Interestingly, there's no one around. I don't know who the hell he's asking for tissues.
No.
No, we don't have any tissues for you. Sorry, bud.
Golly.
Jiminy Crickets.
So, alright, so y'all are related. So I'm gonna guess brothers, or this your dad? I don't know.
The camera's drifting. He's passing out. He is out again. Hey! There you go. Steve, wake up! There we go.
What's good?
He's psyching himself up into consciousness. So there you go. Wow. What an advertisement for Steven Assanti's cameo. Well worth the money, whatever he's asking for. Well, there you go. Just a little kind of sad and depressing Steven Assanti update. Let's perk things up with some music. Recently, McDonald's held their worldwide convention in Orlando, Florida, our most fucked up state. Apparently, McDonald's stores could submit to be named McDonald's Store of the Year. They each had to submit a video. The winning McDonald's store submitted this masterpiece entitled, "It's McDonald's Time."
It's stuck up a clock, yeah, it's 3:30. I brought up a lot, but I'm still dirty. Okay, everybody woke up in the building. It's been a minute, check out the towels, cause I ain't trying to get no violation. 50 ppm right now.
Obviously, this is a Lizzo parody. Let me just fast forward to the good part.
I got the salt, one turn for each time. Okay, alright. It's McDonald's time. In a minute, I'ma need a dry mop in the lobby to clean it up. Feeling snobby, walking in the lobby, I be trying to bring out the Americano. Cause I clean up way too much. I'ma need like 2 Cokes in a cup. Wanna close up, wanna shut down. That's how I feel right now. Oh, I've been down crispy for so long.
You didn't understand that. She's been down a crispy for way too long. I think meaning a crispy chicken sandwich. On one hand, yeah, this song's awful. The girl can't sing, awful lyrics, stupid. The hairs on the back of my neck are standing up. On the flip side, I could only ever dream that employees would care about my local McDonald's like these people care about theirs. I would love to go to this store. Where is it at? It's like showing people taking pride in their work, cleaning, cooking the food properly, not giving customers attitude for no fucking reason whatsoever. Yeah, if you give me my food and it's hot and the order is correct, go ahead and sing whatever fucking cheesy song you want to sing. All right, let's move on. I'm always playing those preachers who are, super political, going after the Democrats, the gays, trannies, all that stuff, right? It's refreshing to see a preacher go after Republicans or those on the right. It's like those people who call into my show and they're like, Tim, you're always making fun of Diamond and Silk and Trump and stuff. You never make fun of Joe Biden. And then, I play a clip of Joe Biden slurring his words and everyone's happy, right? Got to give equal time to both sides. And that's exactly what this preacher is doing.
Why are we letting women teach us? Why are we letting women lead us? The Republican Party seems doomed to me because while we're kicking on the Democrats, let's kick on the Republicans for a minute. Most of their recent candidates are women.
Yeah, what's up with that? Who's letting them out of the house?
And I'm thinking okay, Joe Biden bad. A woman politician replacing him, not better.
Amen.
Kind of people are thinking I hope Joe Biden dies, and it's Kamala. You don't even know what the next Pharaoh's like. This Pharaoh could be worse. But I'm telling you something. I would never vote for a woman politician. I will not support a woman politician. Oh, Taylor Greene or whatever. Marjorie Taylor Greene. She's a conservative. She's on InfoWars.
Last I checked, she's got 2 tits and some ovaries. That should immediately disqualify her from any government position.
Green. She's a conservative. She's on InfoWars. She's a woman. She's not going to fix this country. It's like this, I think in Arizona, it's like Carrie Lake or something like that is running for governor. And she's like, she's going to stand strong. And it's like, no, she's a woman. I don't care that she has a short haircut. And it's sick how many men today let women just run our country because they're too cowardly to stand up to silly women.
I wish the camera would pan around to see this congregation. I want to see how many women are in the crowd and how many are applauding at what this guy has to say. I got to be honest with you. I can sort of hear the crowd. It sounds like a lot of dudes.
How many men today let women just run our country because they're too cowardly to stand up to silly women? Men are too afraid to stand up to AOC. Men are too afraid to stand up to Hillary Clinton. Men are too afraid to stand up to Nasty Pelosi. But I'm telling you, what? We need men to stand up and say, get back in the kitchen and make me a sandwich.
Oh, look, there is a shot of the crowd. First of all, this church is very small. 2 people in the first row, 3 in the second. There's a woman and her kids in the third row. I mean, it's not a complete shot. I can't see the whole church, but it doesn't seem like there's a lot of people. And honestly, half of them are at least women.
We need men to stand up and say, get back in the kitchen and make me a sandwich. And you know what? Some pastors need to tell their wives to do that.
I wonder if this guy's married. That wife is a lucky lady. Hey, speaking of lucky ladies, I got one more clip to share with you today. It's the newest video posted on eFuck, so blame him, not me, for this. I'm just the messenger. It appears this is a video originally posted on ghettoconfessions.com, which is a lot like crackhoreconfessions.com. I don't think that website's around anymore. Doesn't really matter because the content on Ghetto Confessions is very similar. These guys fetishize drug addicts. They film them talking about their drug addiction, showing off scars and scabs, track marks, whatever. Then they have sex with the crack whore.
How long you been doing your thing on the streets?
About 3 years.
This is Gemini.
3 years?
3 years on and off.
You like it?
Sometimes.
Pays the bills?
Yeah.
It's a living. This video is being shot in a nasty-ass motel room.
Show us around a little bit.
This is my lovely kitchen table where I do drugs.
Heroin addicts typically don't eat, so the kitchen table isn't needed for that.
What's the smell?
Just, I don't know.
That's just me.
The motel, I guess.
Yeah, it's the motel.
Looks like there's blood everywhere.
Yeah, part of the smell is the blood. That's some of what you're sniffing there. This woman also has a giant boil or something, or cyst or something, coming out of her armpit or side boob area.
What the hell you got going on with your arm here?
I don't know.
Is that like a third titty or something?
Yeah, pretty much. That size of it.
What the hell is it?
Gonna
pop and an alien come out of it or something?
No. I kind of wanted to pop
Can we lance it or something?
I wish you would. It hurts really bad.
$10 says he's going to end up fucking it. He's going to want to slide his dick right in her armpit, rubbing up against that side titty thing. He's going to try to pop it with his dick.
Oh, shit. It feels like an anus.
Yeah, baby. I'm going to butt fuck your armpit. The type of content you'll only find on ghettoconfessions.com.
You get like a needle and heat it up.
She goes on to say that she tried to pop it herself, and it's not just a boil.
Like burned it, sanitized it, all that, stabbed that in there. It's a gland. It's my lymph node.
Your lymph node is swollen like that? You need to get that fucking shit checked out. Stop injecting heroin into it also, by the way. She said she spends a lot of money on the drug.
What's the most you've ever done in one day? Money-wise, what's the most
money-wise?
you spent in a day?
About 800.
Now, you gotta remember, she's a fucking crack whore or a heroin whore. People aren't paying her that much money to have sex. Do you know how many tricks she has to turn in a day to make that kind of cash? I mean, what do crack whores charge? $20-$30 for a BJ? Before they get to the sex, they want her to shoot up heroin in a cool spot.
You know that. How about? Is there any way we could like shoot it up in that boil?
No.
Come on.
I'm like, yeah. No.
We're filming this. Got to make it worthwhile here. Let's find someplace cool.
I've shot everywhere. I've went in my
Can we do what? You do it in the neck or your pussy or something?
Pussy! Do it in your pussy!
Crystal meth loosens up your butthole.
Right. I can only imagine what heroin does to your pussy. Probably has a similar effect, right? I think she ends up just shooting up in her hand or something. I don't know. At the very end, it looks like they took too long to get to the actual sex, because the cops start knocking on the door, at least according to eFuck.
Get their cum shot.
So the guy just sort of like starts jacking off right into her mouth to hurry things along, you know, to save the shoot.
Oh, yeah.
There he goes.
So how was that, girl?
Great.
Show us it. You know. Tasty.
Yes. I'm coming right now.
You only paid for the hour. You gotta go. We have another crack addict lined up to use this room. She's jonesing. That's just a little slice of Americana. All right, and with that, let's get into the crazy, bizarre twist to the fucked up news right now. If you are not yet a member of the Distorted View Sideshow, what are you waiting for? Help support this stupidity. Become a true and honorable freak today. When you sign up, you'll gain access to the entire archive of programs we've been at this show Since December 2004, there are thousands of past programs to listen to. More importantly, every week I produce brand new Sideshow exclusive episodes, typically on Tuesday and Thursday. This week was no different. Yesterday was a Sideshow exclusive podcast. Earlier in the week, we did one on Tuesday. It's a great time to sign up. Memberships are very inexpensive, only $6.99 a month, even less when you opt for a quarterly, semi-annual, yearly, or lifetime membership. Again, all major credit cards accepted, and you can check out superfreaksideshow.com for more information. If you would like a fast and easy way to get access to new Sideshow episodes, you can now sign up in Apple Podcast and or Spotify. Just a few taps, bing, bang, boom, you're in. With Apple Podcast, you can use Apple Pay, makes it super easy. So there's many ways to get Sideshow content now. Finally, if you would like to support Distorted View Daily in a different way, we've got a Patreon account. Patreon.com/DistortedView. You can pledge as little as $1 over there. Every little bit helps. If you pledge $5, you get access to a special voicemail line where I will play your calls first. And lo and behold, we've got a bunch of patrons who have been calling in, so I will try to play all of those today at the end of the podcast. All right, 3 very quick stories now. First up, I can't believe how many people sent me, well, actually I can because you all are idiots, sent me a news story about an Illinois cook-off. One of the contestants apparently worked at a morgue and used a corpse's body as the meat to her meatballs. I mean, the story just sounds fake. It's totally unbelievable, right? Well, there were articles about it. None of them looked legit, by the way. If you fell for it, I'm sorry, you're a moron.
I'm retarded.
Well, now we don't use that word anymore, but it certainly fits.
This is fucking retarded.
Brittany. Brit, come on. Don't you start too. But yes, I agree with you. The only reason why I'm reading this news story is because the real media has caught wind of this, and they had to write an article because enough people were freaking out about it. Relax! The meatballs in Carterville are safe. They definitely don't have human body parts in them. That's according to the Williamson County Sheriff's Department. Yeah, they have to waste their time on this too. After a viral satirical article falsely said that a morgue assistant used male meat to win a Carterville spaghetti cook-off, Williamson County Sheriff Benny Vick's office declared fake news. Readers wouldn't even need to look too hard to find the falsehoods themselves, the sheriff's office noted. The fake news was on a fake news website, Vick's office said in a Wednesday news release. The headline of this fake news website says, "News you can count on to let you down." Still, many people believed it and shared the article. The piece claims that a Carterville woman had never been able to do better than second place in the cooking competition. To get herself over the hump and take home the top prize, the morgue worker collected the testicles of a dead man and used them in her meatball dish. Her secret ingredient was discovered when one judge, who went back for a third serving, bit down on a prosthetic fake testicle. And one of those implants you get, I guess, if you have testicle cancer. A nudicle, I believe they're called, right? The totally false piece appeared in late July on KVTA4, a website that describes itself as a fabricated satirical newspaper and comedy website, but which is also designed to look like a news website. Facebook users have reacted to, commented on, or shared the fake article over 300,000 times. And it was all, every single one of those times it was being sent to me, I believe. Some Facebook users didn't appear to notice the article was fake. "That may be the most disgusting thing I ever read," one user wrote. "What in the actual hell is going on with people?" Another user wrote in all caps. "The world's gone crazy," said another. The article has been rewritten and posted on other malicious or satirical websites that share made-up news stories, but postures like real news outlets. Fact-checker Snopes labeled the piece as satire. These kind of satirical articles about morgues usually repurpose real-life mugshots for their fictional tales, Snopes reporter Jordan Lyles wrote. The sheriff's office used the Hoaxes Articles spread to serve up tips on spotting misinformation. Readers can identify fake news by reading. You just read. It says it right at the top of the thing. This is a satirical fake news site. That's your first fucking clue, you idiots. Readers can identify fake news by scoping out sources, with particular attention to a suspicious site's contact page, about page, or article's URL. They can also check to see, you think anyone's going to go through that much trouble? They can also check to see if other sites are reporting on the story, and they should be aware of sloppy writing. I wanted to look up the original fake article, and I couldn't find KTVA4 anymore. Maybe the website's down, but I did find a lot of like radio stations from across the country, like 95.3, The Bear. Sites like that, all over, reported on this story. So I've got a copy here. Linda Anders is supposedly the woman, a 41-year-old from Alabama originally. She wanted to win badly. It consumed her thoughts. Linda had come in second for several years in a row, so she was determined to win the cook-off this year. For 11 months, she removed testicles from dead males and set them aside. She was winning the contest, but she did not realize that one of the testicles she used was a prosthetic. The judge bit into the fake ball, and it burst in the judge's mouth. Apparently, it was rubber and filled with saline. This led to closer examination of her spaghetti and meatballs, and Linda's time was up. I mean, honestly, we've read crazier news stories here on DV. I guess it's not out of the realm of possibility that something like this could happen. In this case, though, the news story is most definitely false. All right, second story we have for you. The headline of this story could very well be fake, too. It sounds just as ridiculous, right? Plans for a statue with a massive erection leaves students fuming. Yes, a new controversial sculpture is facing an uncertain future after students claim it looks like it has a giant penis. Oh, so it's not even supposed to be depicting a cock, but students are seeing penis in it. Okay. Created by renowned sculptor Sir Anthony Gormley, the 6-meter-high model made from cantilevered steel blocks, I guess, is meant to portray a squatting human figure. Yeah, that statue doesn't have an erection. Can't you see it's a guy squatting, taking a shit? I gotta be honest with you, I don't even see that. I don't see an erect penis. I don't see a guy squatting. It's just like a bunch of fucking blocks. Take a look at the chapter artwork. It looks like a Lego creation by a 4-year-old. You know, if you have a child, you know exactly what this blob, this mass of blocks looks like. You'll see your kid playing with Lego and you're like, hey, what you doing there, buddy? And he's like, look, Dad, I made this for you. And you're like, oh my God, that's such a cool spaceship. And then your kid's like, that's not a spaceship, it's a dog. Oh, right, yeah. I see the legs there. No, I didn't add the legs yet. I'm not done. Oh, okay, then it's a tail, I see. I'm sorry. No, this dog doesn't have a tail. It got run over. Yeah, okay, whatever. As for the sculpture that's planned for this college, now I'm looking at the some of the designs, and I can sort of see in one shot, like one angle, I can sort of see the protruding dick thing. And you know what? It does look like a guy with a dick. I've changed my entire opinion on this. I don't know how he's supposed to be kneeling here. I'm going to have to include this picture as well in the chapter artwork because, yeah, it does look like a dick. It's due to be located at Imperial College London's new Dangor Place, but not if students get their way because they think the part which is supposed to resemble the man's knees is actually a large erection. And its name is, ironically, Alert. It's the name of the sculpture. A student motion claims that the sculpture will hurt the image and reputation of the college because of its obvious interpretation as a person bearing their erect penis. It'll also draw a lot of attention and visitors. That's a good thing, right? People coming to campus, wanting to get a picture taken with the giant dick statue. A statement from the student union said, while the artist's intended form may evoke our community of scientific research, the phallic interpretation does not. The name Alert could also be understood as referring to a statue's phallus being erect. College publicity regarding the statue chose an angle that avoided making the statue appear phallic. Oh, yeah, that's why in the picture you don't really see the dick. But in the drawings, it's pretty obvious. It's all about angles. On top of it all, like, this is a good argument, I feel, by the students. Like, it looks like a dick. It's obvious it's a dick. I'm sorry. Even if that's not what the artist was intending, it's a dick. They lost me at this next line, though, where they tried to go all, like, uber liberal student. They claim the statue was exclusionary. because only 41.8% of full-time students at the college are female. So there should not be a big dick erected. What are they even arguing here? It's going to scare off females? Ooh, big scary penis in the middle of campus. Is it promote a rape culture or something? Like, what are you saying here? It's just a statue. It's not even supposed to be a dick. Also, the sculptor didn't make this specifically for the college. It's already a thing. It was given to the organization by Brahmal Vasudevan or something, the founder and chief executive of a private equity firm. He just had this sculpture lying around. He didn't know what to do with it. He gifted it to the college. No one wants this thing. An Imperial College London spokesman said, Sir Anthony Gormley is one of the world's foremost living artists, and we are grateful to have been gifted one of his iconic sculptures. Speak for yourself. Final story we have for you today. Brace yourselves, freaks. It's Pornageddon Part 2. No, not again. Yes. For anyone that pays for porn on Pornhub, suckers, you've got a real problem. Visa and MasterCard said Thursday card payments for advertising on Pornhub and its parent company MindGeek would be suspended after a lawsuit stoked controversy whether the payments giants could be facilitating child pornography. I'm sorry, I know my way around Pornhub. You're talking to a real pro here, a power user. I have never once run across child porn on Pornhub, and I've looked. What? I meant for research. Also, do a Google search for little Asian girls' feet. Oh, you'll thank me. Okay, well, that sound drop was taken out of context. Maybe I should just be quiet and read this news story. All right, a federal judge in California on Friday denied Visa's motion to dismiss a lawsuit by a woman who accuses the payment processor of knowingly facilitating the distribution of child porn on Pornhub and other sites operated by parent company MindGeek. Visa CEO and chairman Al Kelly said in a statement that he strongly disagrees with the court and is confident in his position. Well, look, I think Visa is kind of forced to stop accepting payment on Pornhub, right? I mean, they're being sued because someone said they're facilitating the distribution of child porn on Pornhub. Obviously, someone found some child porn on there, and Visa and MasterCard can't be associated with that, right? Visa condemns sex trafficking, sexual exploitation, and child sexual abuse. That's why I use Discover Card. They're totally okay with this stuff. Discover Card is the official payment processor of sex trafficking. Ting! Look, they had to carve out a niche for themselves. I mean, Discover Card is a distant fourth after Visa, MasterCard, American Express. It's embarrassing. They're just trying to get their market share up. All right, it's illegal, and Visa does not permit the use of our network for illegal activity. Our rules explicitly and unequivocally prohibit the use of our products to pay for content that depicts non-consensual sexual behavior or child sex abuse. We are vigilant in our efforts to deter this and other illegal activity on our network. Kelly said the court decision created uncertainty about the role of Traffic Junkie, MindGeek's advertising arm, and accordingly, the company will suspend its Visa acceptance privileges until further notice. I don't think they're ever coming back to Traffic Junkie or Pornhub. It's too much of a headache for Visa. I don't think Visa needs Pornhub. I think Pornhub is going to have to embrace Bitcoin in a big, big way. They got to go crypto only. Separately, MasterCard told CNBC it's directing financial institutions to suspend acceptance of its products at Traffic Junkie following the court ruling as well. New facts from last week's court ruling made us aware of advertising revenue outside of our view that appears to provide Pornhub with indirect funding. This step will further enforce our December 2020 decision to terminate the use of our products on that site. As for that lawsuit, the woman is suing Visa and MindGeek over a sexually explicit video that her boyfriend filmed of her when she was 13 years old.
Hi, Galileo 2333.
All right, down, boy. U.S. District Judge Carmack Carney what a name, of the Central District of California in Santa Ana said Visa made the decision to continue to recognize MindGeek as a merchant despite its alleged knowledge that MindGeek monetized child porn. Hedge fund manager Bill Ackman recently spoke out about the controversy, calling on Visa to pressure Pornhub to remove child porn. Oh, what a bold, brave statement. I stand before you today urging Pornhub to get rid of their child porn. It's the right thing to do. Child porn bad. Oh. Finally, someone has the balls to speak up against child porn. All right, there you go. That, my friends, is your Distorted News for Friday. Let's do a couple voicemails and get the hell out of here. Alrighty, I love to hear from you freaks, and there are many ways to contact the show at distortedview.com. I'm all over social media at distortedview on Twitter and Instagram, facebook.com/distortedviewshow. Don't forget, we've got a new YouTube channel. There's a link on the main navigation bar. Also on the main navigation bar is a link to our Discord. Use that as your invite in. It's a great little community where all the freaks have gathered. They're chatting, sharing links, DV-worthy stuff. It's a good time. All right, let's check in with some patrons here.
Hey, Timmy Boo. It's Unicorn Hamster. Hello, freaks. Just checking in. So, I hope it's not too noisy. I am at my favorite diner here at Elm Center Cafe. Come check it out if you ever around Massachusetts. Anyway, since where I was on the topic, I do tip 20%.
Okay.
Don't fuck with those drivers. It's overpriced. You better off just taking a risk getting shot.
Yeah, I was wondering about like Uber Eats, because I don't do that. I don't do the Uber Eats. I don't do like the Postmates or Grubhub or whatever. I was playing clips of angry Uber Eats drivers upset because their tips weren't big enough. And I'm like, what is a good tip? I don't know what a good tip is anymore. I thought 20% was like a standard good tip. But this woman was complaining about the $5 she got from the guy. And I thought $5 would probably be about 20%, right? Guess it all depends on how much food he ordered,
and
obviously.
Picking up your takeout yourself. Or go to the mom and pop shit that, the local pizza parlor or...
Right. I get it. I don't know. The background noise is annoying me. I'm sorry.
You good, Timmy Boo? Haley's comment calling up about the Hatley guy who mentioned you in a police report.
Oh, yeah.
I looked him up on the Discord, searched for his name in there, and I've been reading through some of the posts there, and it looks like he got mentioned in passing because someone else was posting photos of his wife. His wife and him are apparently into the whole cuckold scene.
Yeah, someone sent me a short video clip or something of him like in a threesome situation where his wife was very eagerly having sex with another guy and just kind of like giving him a half-assed hand job while having sex with the guy.
So, she's a porn actress, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
His wife's porn career.
It's not really super interesting to me.
Discussed briefly on the Discord.
He seems like, like a very sensitive, easily triggered guy. I think he just sort of it seems like he just feels like everyone is out to get him. And maybe that's why he assumed me and the Phone Losers crew were after him. We don't know who he is, though.
Hey, Timmy Boo, it's the Decoy Jew. Now, I've been a slideshow patron since I was on the playground, and I've never once questioned your divine judgment. That's because you always avoided being political.
Again with this fucking political shit?
Which I mean opinions that I disagree with.
Oh, okay.
But, Tim, lately you have gone too far.
Well, that's what political means to most people. You're too political means that I'm saying something you don't agree with. Exactly.
But, Tim, lately you have gone too far. You and everybody else made fun of Donald Trump during his entire administration, and we all had to sit and take it because he's an embarrassing clown. But now that a Democrat is in office, my entire identity is riding on whether I can convince myself that he's a more embarrassing clown than Trump was. And I really need my media landscape to coddle this belief. So I know you've poked some fun at old Sleepy Eye Joe, but really more embarrassing than Trump was is a pretty high bar. So I'm going to need you to reflect on that and be better.
I don't know. Who is more embarrassing? Maybe it's my own political bias, but I think Trump was more embarrassing or said more crazy shit. I mean, he was always in the news. Every day there was shit. like something crazy was said, or right? And maybe the reason Joe Biden isn't in the news so much is because he's just sleeping a lot. You know, an old guy. He only has a few good hours in him every day.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. No.
Don't tell me no. No. Yes.
No.
This is my show.
No.
Yes.
No.
How do you know? How do you even know? You don't know me.
No.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
No.
Okay, enough of that.
Hey Tim, Bagacom here, long-time caller, first-time listener. Calling with a bit of an old bit, actually. Haven't done it in a while. It's I'm calling with a bizarre sex term.
Oh, hold on a second. I believe we have an intro here. Was not expecting a bizarre sex term. Hold on. Pulling out that old one.
It's called the Jay Giles Band. It's when you're having sex and you're about to come, and you just...
The fact you remember that I have an irrational hatred for the Jay Giles Band, very impressive. We haven't talked about that in years. I really do dislike the Jay Giles. I don't know why. I think it had something to do because they were so overplayed on my local radio station growing up. 102 Zoo FM, Edgewood, Ashtabula. Freeze frame, centerfold. A lot of their dumb songs have to do with taking pictures of people. It's bizarre. I didn't care for any of that. So, yeah, well, thank you very much for calling in. And I think we should just end this show right there. It's all the time we have on this edition of the program. I want you guys to email me, show at distortedview.com. Distortedview.com is our official website. Voicemail line for you, 206-666-4463. That's 206-66. Oh, God, it's an oh, God.
You fucking cunt! You son of a bitch! Die!
Spread the distortion. STD. Tell all your friends about the show. Don't forget to give us a 5-star rating, a thumbs up, or like wherever you can rate and review podcasts. Guys, thank you so much for a great week of programs. I will be back on Monday to do it all over again. Until then, have a great weekend. Bye, everybody!
Where are my babies? 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 Where are my babies?
Another excellent podcast from the Scribe Media Group. Learn more at scribe.net.